I can imagine the folks in Minneapolis, from Minneapolis, getting a nice little chuckle. Everybody's saying, by the way, it was a surprise storm, and no, it wasn't, because last night Rita talked about snow moving in tonight and moving in a little bit early, and this morning when I was doing the weather reports during Good Morning America, we said up to an inch, and it was a little bit heavier than that, but folks watching Channel 32 were not surprised, okay?
There you go.
All right, we've been talking to our weather watchers this evening, getting some of the latest snow depths from around Kentuckiana. And again, it wasn't a big storm, but here's what we have. 2 to 3 inches in New Albany, a couple inches in Jeffersonville and at Worthington Hills. 1.5 inches in the Highlands and Valley Station, 1.25 inches at Buchel, and about 1.5 inches in Shepherdsville. Here's some more. 1 inch at French Lick and Madison, 2 inches at Georgetown, Indiana. Here's 1.5 inches in Meade County and Vine Grove. 1.5 inches in the Frankfort area, 2 inches at Bloomfield, and down in Bradfordsville, 1 inch. George Eland down there tells me that the snow was left over from the weekend. They had 3 inches over the weekend there, and this morning it dropped to 2 degrees below zero there. So welcome to winter. It's really been hitting hard across Kentucky the last few days. All right, the snow certainly was pretty to look at, as long as you didn't have to drive through it. I got to get me one of these big snow blowers to clean the driveway off this evening. We'll see how that goes. Right now in Louisville, just a few lingering flurries. The temperature is 21, winds out of the southwest about 14 miles per hour, and the wind chill 2 below right now, humidity 81, and the barometer 30.01. Today's high was 23, low temperature this morning at 8 degrees, officially 1 inch at Stanford Field, melted down. That's 0.09 of an inch of precipitation. It was a fast-moving storm, 45 miles per hour, started this morning up near Minneapolis and has already moved past us. Still snowing in eastern Kentucky, snowing at Atlanta. But here's the big weather news. The snow is over. And if he gets out of the way, you'll see some warm temperatures. 75 at Dallas, 57 at Little Rock, and this warmer air is moving this way. We do have a storm system out west. Will probably bring us some rain, not snow, a couple of days down the road. Here's how the forecast shapes up for tonight. A few evening flurries. Otherwise, temperatures will be going up slowly. We'll be in the 20s overnight tonight. For tomorrow, partly sunny and warmer. This almost feels like a heat wave, doesn't it? 40 for tomorrow, but that's not the best part. Thursday, 50 degrees. Chance of rain late in the day, chance of rain on Friday. And it'll be colder, maybe some light snow on Sunday. At the bus stop in the morning, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will be running in the 20s. So again, the snow is over, except for a few flakes coming down this evening.
That's good news. It sure was tough driving out there earlier today.
Took me about 3 times the normal amount of time to drive into work this afternoon.
Me too. I ran off the road like 3 times. It was risky.
Uh-oh.
Still ahead.